Since it was announced that Oklahoma and Texas were leaving the Big 12 to go to the SEC, many rumors and questions have been circulating about what the new SEC schedule will look like and who the Oklahoma Sooners are going to play annually. Well, really, I think what every team is going to play and who they're going to play annually. And this is a conversation that we got to have. But before we do that, please go ahead and jump in the comments below. Let me know, who do you want to see the Oklahoma Sooners play annually in the SEC? Additionally, go ahead and hit that like and the subscribe button so I can continue to bring you more Oklahoma content just like this one. So Ross Dellinger with Sports Illustrated posted the following graphic the other day, and let's go ahead and pull that up for you guys. But he outlined and posted the following graphic saying, from speaking to league insiders, this is our best educated guess of the 3 permanent opponents for each SEC team if the league moves to a 9-game model. This is in no way official. And even though this is not an official list, it's still fun to speculate and talk about, what we think we want, right? And what we think is going to happen. And right off the bat, looking at this list, a couple of the things that stand out to me, I think you even heard Nick Saban converse on this list, which was Alabama is going to get stuck with Auburn, Tennessee, and LSU every single year. And if you go to Georgia, Georgia's got to play Auburn, Florida, and Kentucky. And really, that seems like a pretty cupcake schedule because Florida's been up and down. Auburn, who knows what they're going to be like? I mean, they just literally found a reason to fire their head coach. And then Kentucky, they're a basketball school, not a football school. And so you look at the 2 powerhouses in this conference right now, and one's got it worse than the other, and the other one, they've got it kind of cupcake. But then you look at some teams that might be up and coming. Well, LSU, you got to play Ole Miss, A&M, and Alabama. Whew, that's a tough schedule. Not to lie, people are overlooking that LSU Texas A&M rivalry, which it's a rivalry. That's a fun one. I don't know if y'all remember, but they had a 70-point outing for both teams a couple of years ago in just a ridiculous overtime game. I think that's when they made the rule changes for overtime for college football. Truly incredible. That's a rivalry. You look at Texas A&M, LSU, Texas, Mississippi State. I would be so happy to watch A&M and Texas play again on Black Friday weekend. And then you have Texas playing Arkansas every year. Does it get any better than that? And then the team that we're really here to talk about, Oklahoma, where they're going to play, of course, Texas, Missouri, and Florida. Now, the conversation that we're looking at today is, why does Missouri make sense? Because I've seen you guys converse on Twitter and talk about how you want Arkansas in the place of the Missouri game. But I'm here to tell you, Missouri has more benefits for Oklahoma than Arkansas does. And a former Big 12 opponent for Oklahoma, Missouri's constantly starting to put out top-tier talent. And Oklahoma needs to be in that region every other year, and then also have Missouri coming here every other year, so that you're up there so parents can watch their kids play. And then it's only like a 5-hour drive down to Norman. And it's listen, I make that Missouri drive all the time. We go up to the Springfield area, Branson West, that all the areas in Missouri. It's not a hard drive. It's really not. It's a pretty easy drive. And so you might be asking me, well, what do you mean? Why would Oklahoma need an advantage in this area? It's because Oklahoma's not very good at landing St. Louis, Missouri kids. They can land the Kansas City, Missouri kids, but St. Louis, Missouri, it's kind of been a problem. And so in 2020, the state of Missouri produced 4 top 100 players. In 2021, the state of Missouri produced the number 50 overall player in cornerback J.K. Johnson, who went to go play for the Ohio State Buckeyes. 7 players total in the top 300. And three players in the top 300. I skipped too far down. In 2022, the state of Missouri produced the number 54 overall player in Kevin Coleman, who went to play for Jackson State University. 7 players in the top 300, and Luther Burden in the East St. Louis area, which is technically Illinois, but let's be honest, Oklahoma possibly could have put themselves in better position. If you're playing Missouri every single year, you probably could have landed the kid. So in 2023, Missouri produced, the number 11 overall player, edge rusher PJ Adebayor, and 9 players in the top 300, including the offensive tackle and top 100 player, Caden Green. In 2024, the state of Missouri so far has the number 9 overall player in the class, defensive lineman Williams Winery, and the number 23 overall player in the class, wide receiver Ryan Wingo. Where's Ryan Wingo located? In the St. Louis area. And there's a total of 8 players in the top 300. Now, as 2025 continues to develop, I expect that we will see more top-tier talent. I think right now Missouri's got 3 up there, but the 2025 class and 247 system is not 100% there yet. It's not completely built. And I believe Isaiah Mosey will probably be a 5-star at that time. And so you see, playing Missouri might not be a fun matchup every year. But in terms of local recruiting, it could serve Oklahoma very well. And obviously, you're still getting Texas every year. And you're already hearing that game could be moved to the 2:30 slot. So that's something you could at least look forward to, is not having to wake up and not be able to drink your beers until after lunchtime because, is it really appropriate to drink? I don't know. Some of you guys might buck me on that one, but personally, it's an afternoon type of thing. So a 2:30 game might be a little better for that Texas game. And then you have Florida, which I don't think I have to explain why this would be good for the Sooners to play every year, since the state kind of produces a lot of talent year in and year out. I mean, is it really going to be that hard of a conversation for y'all? So personally, in my opinion, I like the 3 opponents that Oklahoma is going to play every year. I like it. Now, I would love to see this Texas game move to a night game. And I hear everybody's concerns about this, right? Oh, well, the stadium's not up to date. It's not a good area. Okay. Provide an entrance to the stadium separate from the state fair. Hire more security for this time. You know you're going to attract tens and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that weekend. Hire more security. Is it that? I think it's that simple, right? And so, yeah, I look at it and I go, this is a very good schedule for Oklahoma, especially when Oklahoma is going to have to go play in Alabama and a Georgia and a Tennessee and an LSU and all these teams. Yeah, you got to kind of have an easy game in there. And I don't know if Arkansas is going to be that team for Oklahoma. So jump down in the comments below and let me know what teams you want to see Oklahoma play every year in the SEC. Additionally, if you guys haven't already, please go ahead, hit that like and the subscribe button. I want to continue, guys, to bring you more interviews and more content like this, but I got to have you all subscribe. I got to have you guys hit the like button. You guys have to jump down in the comments below.